Companies have been cutting workers for as long as workers have demanded fair pay and benefits. Downsizing, outsourcing, understaffing, automating. If there's a way to save money by reducing headcount, business leaders will take it. But this time feels different. AI isn't just replacing routine jobs, it's starting to creep into creative work, legal work, even engineering. And that raises a bigger question. If we automate everybody's job, who's left to buy all the stuff? This isn't new. Factories moved offshore, customer service got outsourced, then cut again with chatbots. Now AI is the next lever in that same pattern. A recent study predicts almost half of all global jobs could be impacted by AI. That's 300 million full-time jobs, many in white-collar industries people once thought were safe. And it's already happening. One company has just 9 robots doing the work of 250 humans. Call centers using AI laid off over a quarter of their staff in just a single year. That's not speculation, that's data. In marketing, companies used to pay writers and agencies to create ads, product descriptions, or social posts. Now, tools like ChatGPT can generate dozens of variations in seconds. Instead of hiring multiple copywriters, a business might keep one person to edit what AI produces. That's the efficiency illusion. One person now does the work of 3. Great for business, terrible for workers. And it's spreading across industries, from design and marketing to finance to legal research. Anywhere tasks can be standardized, AI is moving in. Optimists point to history. They say automation always creates new jobs. They tell the story of Henry Ford doubling wages in 1914 so his workers could afford the cars they built. But here's the truth. That's mostly a myth. Ford raised wages to cut turnover and lock in talent, not to create happy customers. And the math still matters today. If millions lose their jobs, millions lose their spending power. And even those still working will cut back out of fear they're next. That's not just bad for workers. It's bad for businesses that rely on consumer demand. So how do companies survive when average people can't spend? By catering to the wealthy few. Look at video games. Free-to-play titles let millions play for free, but they make billions by targeting whales, the small group of players who spend thousands on upgrades. That's the model more industries are shifting toward. Make products that only the rich can afford, while everyone else just fills up the space. Luxury cars, luxury groceries, $300 gym memberships. All growing markets. Why? Because wages stagnate, but assets soar. If you own assets, you win. If you just sell your time, you lose. One proposed solution is universal basic income, monthly payments to everyone, to keep the system afloat even if jobs vanish. Recent UBI trials showed early promise, mental health improved, food insecurity went down, but costs rose, benefits faded, and people often earned less from work because they scaled back hours. At best, UBI risks creating a two-class society, one group living on government stipends, and another owning the robots and complaining about paying the taxes that fund it. There are no winners in that setup. Automation and AI don't create a utopia for everyone. They create an advantage for those who already own assets. For workers, the value of an hour of labor drops. For owners, the value of machines and investments skyrockets. That's why billionaires are richer than ever, but there are also more millionaires than ever. Wealth is concentrating in assets, not work. And here's the kicker. Companies know this. That's why they market to the wealthy, while the rest of us become spectators in the economy. Just like in those free-to-play games, most people are just there to fill the servers, while the money comes from a handful of whales. The future of work won't look like the past. Automation is here, AI is accelerating, and the balance of power is shifting fast. So, the question isn't just will AI take your job, it's will you adapt before it does. That's why we run AI Cyclops workshops. One day, no jargon training that shows you how to actually use AI tools to save time, cut costs, and stay relevant. Learn more at www.theaicyclops.com.